Hey everybody, YuseiTheSynchroHero here. I'm back with another video today. This time, yeah, it's Pokemon Showdown. Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, ORAS, whatever. And actually, ORAS does sound rather weird, doesn't it? But, I mean, it's technically the shortened version because I know some people don't like to say both at the same time. Well, not at the same time. Some people don't like to say Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire because... For one, I know some people kind of mix it up. Some may say like Omega Sapphire or something like that, or something weird like that, or like Alpha Ruby. I don't know. Like I think I've heard that once, but basically, ORAS seems to be the shortened version, and I guess we'll go with it. I don't know, but I mean, I might just say Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, just because, you know, clarification. But yeah, I'm finally back to doing this, and we'll see where it goes. I mean, there's a lot of stuff added to this new game, like, you know, Move Tutors have new moves for some of these Pokemon, like Greninja having Gunk Shot now because of Move Tutor in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, and that it pretty much makes Greninja practically uncounterable now. Like you had maybe a few select things that could maybe counter it, but now it doesn't seem to have one. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen with him. I mean, I don't control that shit, you know. But yeah, there's like Move Tutor moves that adds moves that Pokemon didn't have before. Like I know Chestnut now gets Drain Punch and Super Fang, which are very nice additions, I think. I think those are really good moves. And obviously, Move Tutor moves like Ice Punch, Fire Punch, Thunder Punch for various Pokemon are now accessible as well. So if you're, breeding in game, you have the chance to. Now you don't have to like transfer mons over particularly to have those Pokemon carry those moves. You can just teach them and there you go. But anyways, that's not what I'm here to talk about. This team, you probably recognize it, right? Well, it's very similar. If it looks very familiar to some of you guys, it's because, well, it's probably, I guess you could say it's it's one of my signature teams in the OU tier. I mean, this isn't particularly copied from anybody. This is just stuff I'm using. And as you know, you've seen them in the intro as well, and heck, you probably saw them in the intro anyways, because to me, they're more than just like Pokemon. They're like friends. They're like comrades. They hang out. They fight together. They do stuff. Yeah, they're like a team of crime fighters. I'm just going to move on, okay, because that was kind of awkward. But anyways, since Gallade has a Mega Evolution, I thought, well, why not? Because even if he didn't have one, I'd still be using them, so why not? Yeah, I mean, I don't want to hear any nonsense like, oh my god, Leaf Speed's hopping on the Mega Gallade bandwagon. Oh, shut up. I would have used them with or without a Mega Evolution, so yeah, I'm gonna use them with it because why not? I mean, it's here. It's nice to, know that he has a Mega. I mean, I kept my expectations rather low, and yeah, it makes me very happy to see this kind of thing happen. So yeah, this is the, I guess, typical standard set. The Swords Dance 3 attacks, Close Combat, Psycho Cut, and Knockoff. I was initially running Adamant Nature with 4 attacks. Close Combat, Psycho Cut, Ice Punch, and Poison Jab. Poison Jab for Fairy types. Ice Punch for stuff like Gliscor and Landorus T, or any form of Landorus, I guess. Because this particular set is running around and they don't carry Ice Punch, it's definitely a very nice, nasty surprise factor. But I was initially running that, but I'm deciding to run the standard set just to see where it goes, see if I like this or if I just want to stick with the Adamant all-out attacking set more. But yeah, I mean, with a couple of games I did have prior to this video being recorded or whatever, it worked out okay. Like the older setup with 4 attacks worked out okay. And I mean, things just died, Ice Punch or Poison Jab, because Gallade does have these options. And to me, it's just really scary sometimes. But yeah, Mega Gallade in general I think he just has a lot of potential because basically, like, because of his new base speed of 110, like, I speculated what his base stat total would be, what his base stats would be, like, based off of Mega Gardevoir. I thought his would maybe be the same, but instead of being like being special attack, it would basically be attack and so on. It would basically be boosted in the opposite stats of like Mega Gardevoir, but nope, I was not even close. He gets a speed increase, and you know, an obvious attack increase. He gets a defense increase, which is nice because his defense, while it wasn't the worst, it definitely wasn't ideal, especially because of HP wasn't that great. So, you know, he has a really good... He pretty much has the boosts and pretty much the right stats. The only bad stat is his HP and special attack, which, I mean, you almost never use that. It's like using Gardevoir's attack stat. Like, why would you ever use that, right? I mean, I'm sure some people have done it and they've done well, but hey, I'm not one of those people. So, yeah, and I did this just so you could see the Mega Gallade sprite they have on here, which looks pretty cool. But yeah, Mega Gallade, same as you would, just does what he does. Set up and sweep out potentially, or just break walls. I mean, do whatever you need. Physical defensive Rotom Wash with some speed investment, because yeah, I think I have it for some specific things. I think for Azumarill, yeah, I think that's why. Choice Band is Scizor, just adding momentum, adding to the Volt turn thing. Rhyperior, offensive stealth rocking, tanking guy, because why not? He's right. And we have Navi the Sylveon. She still provides team support with Wish and Heal Bell, and can hit hard with Hyper Voice when needed. And surprisingly, I do that quite a bit. And Harmonia, the Meloetta, basically being the specially defensive variant with Pear Song. I've had some mixed results with this. Like sometimes she just does put in a lot of work, while other times she's kind of useless. Just depends on what teams I'm running against. I know that can apply to any Pokemon, but there's just a certain teams that's just like, okay, this is basically a dead slot. Now what do I do? So it's basically that bad. It basically can be that bad against certain Pokemon and teams, and especially when there's stuff like Greninja is like, oh, Greninja, that could be a problem. So yeah, that's the team. I mean, for you guys that's been around this channel for a while watching my Pokemon battles, you recognize them. You know, the SwiftBlade, the Coin Wash Blister, right? Navi and Harmonia, basically just, I guess, my signature OU team, even though it's not like amazing and it probably never will be. It just, because I use stuff on Rhyperior and Meloetta. Yeah, Rhyperior and Meloetta, like, these aren't even in you guys. Like, I'm sorry, but how can you really take me seriously? I don't know. Maybe you weren't, but I don't know. Anyways, let's get some battles, because that's what you're here to see. So, see you guys in just a moment. I don't know why I said it like that, but yeah, anyways, see you guys in a minute. Alright, battle number 1, and oh yeah, this too, I actually forgot to bring this up. For some reason, the shiny 3D model of Gallade doesn't appear for me for some reason. I don't even know if it appears for anybody else, but for me it doesn't show up. But yeah, it's kind of weird. Anyways, Sun Team. What do I lead when facing the Sun Team? I have no idea. I'm just gonna hope for the best, I guess. Leave Gallade just to see what he's gonna do. And he has an air balloon. Maybe before I get red, because okay. And actually, this was a Pokemon that kind of annoyed me too, like the Ninetales, because I don't particularly. Besides Rhyperior, I don't run a fire resist, and these can run Solar Beams, so it generally, I don't know, like it's kind of weird though, just because I don't know. And he went for Solar Beam. Like, I don't know what you're doing there, buddy. And wow, that's just a knockout. Now, keep in mind, I'm running Jolly and not Adamant, and I mean I think this hits just as hard as, well, I think it would hit just as hard as maybe like Adamant regular Gallade with Life Orb or something like that. I don't know. Basically, it hits pretty hard anyway, so yeah, just a clean knockout. And in comes Garchomp, and I'm gonna go right into Rotom Wash, and he's gonna go for the really outrage. And I'm just gonna go into Sylveon because he's locked into that now, and he's stuck. So I pretty much get to kill him off for free, or he could just switch out because I completely forget about certain things. Because I'm an idiot, apparently. That's how this works. I haven't done this in a while. Or I've done some games, but I'm still feeling rusty. So that's kind of a thing. I mean, you just have to you just gotta go with it, okay? Like, you just gotta go with whatever you got. And I'm gonna go into Meloetta because, I mean, Meloetta doesn't really care. This thing could take just about any one hit. And yeah, I'm just gonna go right for the What do I want to? I want to go for T-Wave, but you know what? I'll go for it just to because I know this thing is, going to be Chlorophyll Venusaur, and I mean I'm not going to be needing it for anything else anyways. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like that's what I mean. Like I've had some mixed opinions with this Meloetta, particularly because this puts in work against some teams because teams that just like they just try to stall me out and shit. Like those don't generally like to deal with it. So what do I want to do? Guess I'll go back into my Rotom. I mean, he's kind of getting low on health, and if he goes for Earthquake, then I can go for Rest, maybe? Yeah, I'll go for Rest. I mean, I want to Volt Switch, but at the same time, like, in case he does something else, I don't know. I don't want to take my chances, basically. I just want to try to go for Rest if I can. At least be at full HP and do stuff. So I'm going to go right for the Will-O-Wisp just to... I mean, it's not going to help me, but it's just going to get slight residual damage, and that'll be nice. So that's a thing. Now I'm going to go for Volt Switch because Volt Switch is obvious. And I'm going to go into... I think I'll go into Rhyperior because even if he goes for Toxic, that's fine. I can basically just get a Stealth Rock now because I really need to get a Rocks. Or you know what? He might go into Starmie, predicting that because, I mean, why wouldn't you, right? Yeah, I'm going to go for Earthquake. Yeah, he's going to go into Starmie just as I thought he would. And yeah, he took a big chunk of damage. So, let's see, what do? I guess I'll go into Navi to pretty much sponge a hit, and he has Recover. Wow, okay. It's been a while since I've seen them recover, but yeah, that's kind of annoying because it basically just meant, oh, well, you just heal off all that damage I just dealt to you on the Switch. And there's a bulky set, and I'm just going to go for the heal bell because we got to ring them bells. The bells chiming and you heal, and that's how the game is apparently. But hey, I mean, this can't do anything. I mean, oh wow, that kind of mattered actually. I'm gonna go into my... I don't want to go into Gallade because... I mean, Starmie's faster anyways. I think I'm just gonna... what do I want to do? I think I can go into... I'll go into Rotom because... Yeah, Rotom will be the safe way. And why did he do that? Okay. Like, that was kind of ballsy because I could have just killed you right there. I'm going to go right for Volt Switch. I mean, even if he goes in the Garchomp like he does, okay. Even if he goes in the Ground type, predicting my Volt Switch. And normally if it's like a different Ground type, I'd just like, oh, you're that guy who switches in a Ground type like Landorus into Rotom, predicting the Volt Switch and yada yada yada. It's just like, okay, you can do that if you want to. And I'll just take it. I'll take what I can get. And this thing's basically crippled now, so yay for that. Okay, so now he's stuck, and I'm gonna go right into Gallade here. Actually, wait, why am I doing that? Why am I doing that? Wait, why did I do that? Actually, no, that's fine. That's fine. I keep forgetting about something. I don't know why I keep forgetting, but Ghost Combat, go. Just smack him in the face. And it's my strongest stab attack. And even if he goes to Charizard, it's fine because it's freaking Charizard. I mean, I don't know what to say. It's freaking Charizard, and that's probably Mega Charizard. Why? Because Sun Team. Got Sun Team, that's why. And I might... Shoot, what do I want to do here? Alright, I'm going to go into Meloetta for Death Fodder because... Yeah, she's not going to be that helpful. And yeah, I like how there's no back supply for any of the Megas, even though not too long ago there was. And wow. Okay. Well, him going for Solar Beam kind of means that Well, I know he predicted my Rhyperior, but still. That's just one less turn. Well, one less turn of Sun, basically. Like, that's what I mean. And I'm going to go for T-Wave just on the off chance he does something weird and I can hit him with it. But nope. Yeah, I really had to be careful now because this thing has Solar Beam and my Rhyperior can't take one of those. He cannot take one of those. Now, I'm going to go right for Protect because just to be that guy who stalls out the weather because I kind of need to right now. This thing is a problem. This thing is a problem. And Focus Blast. I wonder, does he? Okay. All right. Well. I'm gonna go for Hyper Voice. I want to just get damage because the more damage I get on this thing, the better. And why is he not going for Fire Blast? Like, what is happening here? Like, what kind of world am I in right now? What kind of world am I in right now? Like, can somebody tell me? Like, I'd like to know because, you know, I'm just saying it doesn't make any sense. And there's the Fire Blast, and I live! Holy crap! Dang! Okay, that helped, because now, that helped a lot. That helped. Now, I got enough damage to where I can basically... Yeah, I got enough damage to where Gallade can basically come in for free now. And just go for the Psycho Cut. Or SwiftBlade. Psycho Cut. And I will be faster than this thing, so there's no outpacing this. And he's down. Like, I needed damage because, well, the more I wasn't sure if the Psycho Cut would KO Charizard at full HP. So that's the thing I had to keep in mind. And there's Starmie again, and I'm just gonna go right for the freaking knockoff. Like, this thing seems to be bulky, so I can outspeed it and I could go for knockoff. And then I could go for Close Combat on the Chansey, and that's that. That's basically game one. A very weird game one, but hey, I mean, that's kind of what happens. I mean, I run into weird battles all the time, as you may remember. But yeah, these people won the battle, and yeah, that's battle one, and I guess I'll come back for a second one. So be right back, guys. All right, battle number 2, and interesting team. Well, mine's interesting too. I don't know. Well, we'll leave Gallade just to see what happens because Gallade is a decent lead, and that is not a good matchup. I mean, I could live a hit, but I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to take a hit from this. So, I'm going to go into my Rotom in case he goes for the Hurricane. Or he can go for U-turn, that's fine too. Like, I really can't, like I can't mess around with this. And he's going to U-turn into what? He can go into Cradily because Cradily can basically take any one hit from me. And I'm going to go right in. I think I'm going to go for Volt Switch. Or should I just go for Willow? Yeah, I'll go for Willow because if this thing is like a curse set, I can whittle it down. Or, well, I can whittle it down, plus it's not going to be able to, like... It basically won't be able to do that much damage with physical moves if it's carrying them. Okay, so that's my basic idea. All right, so I'll go for Volt Switch, get minor damage. Go into Gallade. Hopefully he doesn't go for like Toxic or something. He goes for Giga Drain. Okay, that's fine because yeah. And again, I don't know why this Gallade doesn't appear shiny, even though it showed up as shiny in my team builder. Like, that's weird. I don't know if it's just like the back sprite or if it's the front sprite too. I don't know. But I'm gonna go right for the Close Combat. I mean, he can go into Slowking, but I have Knockoff. And depending on how much damage this Close Combat does, I might be able to KO it. And even if he goes into Noivern, I mean, that thing's not exactly the bulkiest thing in the world, so he's not gonna like taking it. So I'm just gonna go for Close Combat. I mean, just why not knock this thing out? And yeah, that's one dead Cradily. And in before Low Bunny? Okay, now I want to see if this works out or not because this is basically what I mean. I want to see if this works. Alright, I'm gonna go for Cycle Cut. And he's gonna go for Fake Out. I'm not gonna flinch, and I'm gonna see, this is what keeps happening. This happens a lot. Like, they go in the Mega Low Bunny, or potential Mega Low Bunny, they Mega Evolve, they go for Fake Out, they hit SwiftBlade, or they hit Gallade, he doesn't flinch because of Mega Evolution, and I get the knockout. So, this happens a lot, mainly because people don't care. People kind of forget about Mega Gallade's ability because it isn't particularly amazing, quote unquote, but I'm telling you, like, it's going to steal some games sometimes because it's going to be like, oh, shit, I forgot about that. And I'm just like, yeah, you forgot about that because freaking Inner Focus is an ability that does exist on Mega Gallade. And actually, that doesn't seem too bad for, like, doubles or something like that, or VGC, where, you know, Fake Out is a viable move. And heck, having Gallade in the front isn't a bad idea for that either, because you can just Mega Evolve, get powered up, and if they try to go for Fake Out, you won't flinch and you get a lot of damage. So it is a nice ability for that, but I don't know. I'm gonna go right for Willow because, I mean, what can he really go into basically what can he go into that wouldn't get burned, you know what I mean? So he'd go into Raikou. Only problem with this is I don't know if he has Hidden Power Grass or something like that. Like, we'll see if he does. He goes for Thunderbolt, okay. And I'm gonna go right into my. And here, let me see. Did he go for? He might be choiced actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, he could be choiced. I'm gonna go into Rhyperior if that's the case, because I need to get a Rocks, because Noivern's annoying and I really gotta wear it down. I gotta wear it down because, yeah, that's basically why I gotta do that. And he goes into Registeel, which, I mean, I guess he expected me to do that, but it's not a good matchup for him just because I can do a lot of damage, and I actually put in some defensive investment into it so he could take a couple physical hits easier. And it actually has come in handy, especially in a pinch where he might have gotten killed by certain physical attacks if I didn't put that physical defense investment, you know what I mean? So yeah, Registeel goes down, and in comes Slowking probably? Yeah, they're Slowking. Death Water, because I don't know what he wants to do. I don't know if he's like, he could be like bulky, he could be like Trick Room, I don't know. He could just be a random lone Trick Room user. But yeah, he's gonna go for that. I'm gonna go into not Gallade. I was thinking of going to Gallade, go for Knockoff, but no, that's not gonna help because Knockoff is not that helpful here. So I'm gonna go right for the U-turn, because even if he switches out, I mean, it's all gravy. And back into my Rhyperior. I don't want to go into. I wanted to go into Gallade, but I mean, I almost wanted to just because Gallade isn't gonna outspeed the Noivern or the Raikou especially if he's like choice. Actually, he's faster by default if he's like Jolly max speed. He's faster by default, anyways. So going to Navi to see what he'll do. I don't know if he's choice. He might be, but he's going for He's going for Super Fang. Oh, that's annoying. But Hyper Voice just to kill this thing. And last Pokemon is Raikou. So yeah, this is interesting as well. He brought some interesting mons as well. Brought Raikou, Cradily, which would have been annoying if I didn't have my Gallade or Scissor, I guess, but more so Gallade because I can pretty much OHKO at full HP. And I'm just gonna go right for the Hyper Voice. And yeah, that doesn't kill, but the burn will. So that's game 2. Interesting game 2, and I think I'll get another game, and then we'll see where this takes us. Okay, so be right back in just a moment. All right, battle number 3. All right, potential Mega Gallade, well, I have a Mega Gallade right here, but possible Mega Gallade here, and that thing can be pretty dangerous if I'm not careful. If I lose like my Rotom, that thing can put a dent. Well, if I lose that in my Scizor, it can basically put a dent through my team. What do I want to lead with? Gallade is a safe enough lead. And there's that. Oh god, I hope that. Okay. I'm gonna go right for the close combat because I can basically knock this out. Even if he wants to go into Wetchbaduki, then I'm basically gonna kill this thing. And he tries to Mega Evolve and hoping to live a hit. Well, nope. You're not living a hit. Like Gallade. Okay. Well, let's I'll be right back. Alright, battle number 4, and this team looks very scary, and that Breloom could be a problem. Definitely a problem. But what do I want to lead with? I mean, I have my Cleric, my Navi for Cleric stuff, but what do I want to do? Like, that's the question. I guess I could start with Scizor. I mean, he could leave with Breloom, I don't know. Breloom is actually a very solid lead, so I'm gonna go right for. I want to go for Superpower, but I'm not gonna do that right now. Even though I should have done it, and he might have gotten KO'd from that. And I'm gonna go into Sylveon because if he goes for Rocks, then I'm okay. Oh, he had Flamethrower. That's why he stayed in. And because of that damage, I might have KO'd it with Superpower. So that was risky. The reason I didn't go for it is because look at this. He has this, he has that, and that. Oh, and if he switches in like Dragonite or something like that, or freaking Azumarill, I'm like, shit, I'm in deep shit. Yeah, shit, I'm in deep shit. That is redundant, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just telling you right now, that's me being redundant. And me not predicting a switch, because I'm a dumbass apparently. I'm gonna go into shoot. What do I want to do? Do I want to go into Glade? Well, actually, yes, because even if he goes for like Leech Seed, it's fine. And he just kills me. Oh my lord, he just kills me. He actually went for it. Well, I just lost my Mega right off the bat, so great. That's great because I'm just really good at this game, apparently. And seriously, why is this thing so damn strong? Probably Choice Bandit. I'm thinking that's Choice Bandit because I don't think that would have killed me in one hit, to be completely honest. And I'm going for Will-O-Wisp. Like, he can go into whatever he wants, but nothing's going to want to take a Willow. Because if he goes into Breloom, the Toxic Orb isn't going to activate if he has it. If he goes into Gardevoir, I mean, the residual damage will be nice. And if he goes into Dragonite, if it's a physical set, it's basically crippled now. So, yeah. Gallade, wow, I just lose my win condition, I guess, if you want to call it that. So that's kind of annoying, because basically now I don't have a way to not to kind of rely on my... Like, I basically have to kind of rely on my... Like, I have to rely on my Scizor, basically with Superpower. And he's going to go for Dragon Tail, of course. And... Okay. I'm going to go for a Volt Switch again. Whittle it down and go back to Navi. Hopefully, he might go for Dragon Tail like he does. Okay, now I'm gonna predict him to. Okay, I'm going to go into Scizor, predicting him to go into his Wetchbaduki, and no, he doesn't. Okay. I'm going for U-turn because I don't want to lock myself into Pursuit. Like, that's the last thing I want to do. That is the last thing I want to do, is lock myself into Pursuit, get a free switch into Azumarill. Well, me switching out against Azumarill and that going for a Belly Drum or something. I mean, he would just do stuff, and I'd rather him go into this, because this isn't as bad. This isn't as annoying for me. And he's gonna go for Power Whip. Okay, seriously. See, that's... Yeah, that Gyro Ball threw me off. Like, I didn't think that would kill me, to be honest. And you know what's funny? It's because I'm running Jolly, isn't it? That's probably why. Because I'm at more speed. when he's Jolly, and that's the one thing I gotta say about Jolly Gallade that I kinda haven't been using before. And I'm gonna go right for the U-turn in case he wants to switch in case he wants to switch out. And even if he doesn't, then that's cool. And I'm gonna go right, go for U-turn, take it out. Okay, now I'm going back into Sylveon. I don't want him going into like freaking. See, William actually could see if I hadn't just. I would have been okay if I actually didn't lose Gallade right there. But what can you do? It's Pokemon. I mean, shit happens. And again, I am not. Yeah, again, I don't want him going into freaking Azumarill. Like I really don't. Spikes, really? Okay. All right. I'm gonna go into Rotom. Go for Will-O-Wisp. Like again, like what can he really do after this? I mean, he can go into Gardevoir, but again, that's not that bad. And he goes into Azumarill, and I get a burn. Nice. That man, you have no idea how relieved I am right now. Like that is amazing. I'm gonna go right for the Hydro Pump because I don't want to Volt Switch yet because I want to see what he does and I can kill it with. Okay, he has Toxic. Really? Goodness sake, I'm running into Toxic. All right, Toxic Azumarill. Damn it. When was the last time I ran into this? Probably not in years, I don't think. Heck, I might have been Gen 2 when I ran into. I might have ran into a couple of those in like Battle Tower or something, where the random stuff like this happens all the time. Where I go like, oh, go into the Battle Tower in Crystal version, and it's like, oh, you're running the weird shit like this that uses Toxic, and you're basically screwed because of that. I'm gonna go into Rhyperior. Hopefully he doesn't go for Waterfall. He goes for Knockoff. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Now, he goes into... Oh, shit. That might have been bad. That might have been bad. Maybe. Go into Gardevoir. Okay, now. What do I want to do here? Rhyperior's gonna die. So what I think I could do, I can save him. I can save him for fodder? What percent is he at? 70? Okay, what do I want to do here? Meloetta might actually... I'll go into Meloetta just to see what he wants to do. Moonblast. That didn't do anything. And that's fine. I get a Spatak drop. That's okay. Because now I could go for... Oh, no. Do I want to do that? I kind of don't want to go for T-Wave, but... Yeah, I don't want to go for T-Wave because this Gyro Ball. Like, that's a pain in the butt if I have ever seen one. Okay, I'm going to go into... Alright, I'm going to go into my Scizor, go for Click Superpower, and just go from there. And seriously, that damage, that is insane damage. And I'm going for Superpower. Like, he can, I just need to kill this. Thank you. Man, this thing would have been pissing me off all game, man. And in comes Gardevoir. Again, this thing right here, this thing will win the game single-handedly if I'm not careful. Like, I basically, like, once that comes in and he goes for, like, Spore or something like that, like, I have to decide, well, what I want to do. I think I can fodder off my... You know what? I'll go into Rotom because if he goes for Spore, yeah, he could just do that. Yeah, he goes for Spore. Yeah, he has Toxical. Like, I thought he had that. That's why I kind of pointed out the whole Will-O-Wisping him thing. And I'm going to go for... what I want to do. I'm going to go for Hydro Pump just to get some damage. And he has that, okay. So this is probably Sub Punch. Yeah, this is probably Sub Punch, which I need to hit this Hydro Pump, basically. Yeah, okay. I hit that. Okay, cool. Now... Okay, I think I'm gonna go into Scizor and not live that. Damn it, I thought I could live that. Of course not, because I'm... Of course not, because I'm so good. Because I'm so good at this game, man. Okay. Now. Okay. What I need to do... I have an idea, but I need to... Okay, what I want to do... I need something to go to sleep, because he might go for sleep powder or spore. I need this because of her attack Hyper Voice, it could break through, it can hit him through substitutes. But I need something to be sleep fodder. Rhyperior is probably gonna die, so Rhyperior for sleep fodder, I guess. I'll try it. Okay, good. Now I'm gonna go into my Meloetta. What do I want to do? Okay, I need him asleep because I don't want anything else going to sleep. Like, simply put, like that's my logic. I don't want anything else asleep. And basically, what I aim to do, I just need to get Sylveon in safely and go for Hyper Voice. Like, that's all I need to do. That's all I need to do. So yeah, let's go into Sylveon, go for Hyper Voice, and take this thing out. Like, this thing has been stressing me out all game because it's like, if it's like Sub Punch, I gotta fodder something to sleep, and that's not gonna kill because I'm physically bulky, and I'm gonna go for Hyper Voice and take that thing out. Okay, now, freaking Gardevoir. This is the last thing that I gotta worry about now. Okay, let's go for Protect because I want to see what he wants to do. Because if I'm lucky, I might be able to live a couple of hits. You know what I mean? That's what I'm aiming to do. And I can't switch out on the Rhyperior because he'll die. Okay, I'm going to go for Wish. See if I can live a hit. Oh, I live it, but he crits me. Okay. Wow. That was frustrating. That could cost me in the long run if he gets another crit like that. Okay, I'm gonna go for Wish again. Like, yeah, sorry if I'm gonna be stalling, but to be honest, that's kind of what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm gonna get some damage in with, yeah, I'm gonna go for the Hyper Voice just to get damage. And another Spatak drop, really? Wow. Okay, that was kind of frustrating because, yeah, now I got too many Spatat drops to count. Like, you know, I'm probably gonna... Okay, I don't think you guys want to sit here and watch me do this, so I'll cut away to like near the end or something like that because this is taking me a long time to do. So I'll see you guys in a minute. And I'm back, and basically he forfeited because, yeah, I'm stalling him to death. Basically, I was just going for that, getting a couple hits with Hyper Voice whenever I can, and I mean, obviously he appears to be choice locked in that move. I mean, I could have switched in the Rhyperior and then brought in Sylveon without that Spatak drops, but like, it really came down to kind of a stally fest, and yeah, that's basically how it went, and I think I'm just going to cut it here. Well, cut it here, yeah, I guess I'll just stop here, and yeah, next time on Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire Showdown, I do more battles. Yeah, I mean, why not? Yeah, I might start using other Megas, but, you know, like, let me know which ones you might want to see in the future. And I'll definitely look into using them and stuff because why not? I mean, Mega Gallade might be the primary one because it's freaking Gallade, man. But there might be others I can use. I can still use Gallade just without the Mega because, heck, I've been doing it for a long time. So what's stopping me from not using Mega Gallade now? So, well, yeah. See you guys next time. Peace out, guys.